Today I'll be talking about Dawn dish soap and why it may not be a good idea to use on your hair or your scalp. Stay tuned. So if you are here, it is because you have probably seen the TikTok videos and all the hoopla about using Dawn dish soap on your hair. Now, as a trichologist, people be sending me all kind of videos, crazy videos, and want me to share their thoughts. Well, I've decided that I'm going to share my thoughts in a video today because one, it's going to bring you education. I'm always making sure that y'all have the actual and factual information about your hair and your scalp, and also to bring awareness that there are just simply better ways to care for your hair and scalp that don't involve dish soap. So yes, we are talking about dish soap, right? Dish detergent that you use to wash your dishes, the ones with the little ducts. They be cleaning the grease off the ducts. We're talking about that. So people are using that to cleanse their hair and their scalp. So a video popped up recently that has been shared of a hair care professional using Dawn dish detergent on her client's hair and scalp. Now, this client did have like some flaky buildup and stuff on her scalp or whatever like that. As we all know, there are products specifically created for these things. However, people are always on a search to find something new or find something to do a better job. So the reason people are so into the Dawn dish detergent, dish soap, is because one, they say it cleanses the hair better than, I guess, regular old shampoo. Okay. Let's start there. When it comes to cleansing the hair and the scalp, you want to ensure that you are using something that is made for the hair and the scalp, okay? Dishes and dish detergent is created, to remove dirt, build up, and grease. Granted, can our hair have those things? Yes, they can. We do get dirt, build up, and grease if you're using that and those heavy oils. Those things can be built up on your hair and your scalp, and by getting it clean, of course, that's what we need for your hair and scalp to thrive. However, if you are using something as harsh as a dish detergent, then you got to think about your scalp and your scalp's pH. Your scalp has a pH, which means it has the perfect environment for everything to thrive. So when you use something that is not created for your hair and your scalp, it can cause a disruption in the pH of your scalp, and that can lead to more issues like dryness and irritation. Now, products are made and formulated to be used on your hair and your scalp, and the pH is much better to use. So therefore, using specialty products like clarifying shampoos, like scalp shampoos that are meant for those reasons, you're gonna get a better result. Now, granted, a lot of times people like these things because they get those instant results. Oh, my hair instantly feels clean. My hair instantly feels this way. Not realizing that instant don't always mean the best. A lot of times your results are going to come over time. Just because it instantly feels better does not mean it's good for you long term. I see that a lot of times where people think, oh, this conditioner is great. Or, for example, the whole mayonnaise and egg mixture. That's a whole nother topic. But again, they use these things and like, oh, my hair feels good right now. However, those things can't even penetrate your hair. So 2 days later, your hair will feel back the way it did before you wasted those eggs and then mayonnaise. Okay? Hope that makes sense. And just think about it. The ingredients are harsh, okay? Most times when you are using like a formulated shampoo or conditioner for your hair, there are going to be other moisturizing ingredients that's going to help balance out the clarifying formula. Now, there are different levels to products, okay? I've seen cheap clarifying shampoos to your more professional grade, more expensive clarifying treatments. However, one of the complaints I saw in the comments was like, everyone can afford a clarifying shampoo. Again, I've seen clarifying shampoos from all price points, and honestly, you know, $10 you can find something good and that's beneficial for your scalp as far as a clarifying shampoo. Dish detergent or dish soap, on the other hand, harsh ingredients. There's nothing to give your hair or scalp that barrier of moisture for protection. So overstripping your scalp, overstripping your hair over time can lead to more dryness and more breakage. And I'm assuming the whole point of your hair care regimen is to help you grow your hair and to maintain your scalp. And by choosing something like this is not beneficial to that goal. Now, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I have used dish soap on a client's hair once, okay? And let me explain to you why I did it. So, she came in for a silk press. Now, as we know, when you're doing a silk press, you want to clarify the hair, which is fully strip the hair of any extra oils, buildup, or anything that can get in the way of the smoothing and the silking process. However, this was a new client, so she came in and she had a lot of greasy buildup on her hair. So, I asked her, I was like, what is this on your hair? Why is it like this? So she explained that she uses Blue Magic, and I said, how often do you use it? She said every day. Okay, Paul, that's a whole different subject, a whole different topic that I want to talk about. So anyway, she said she was using this Blue Magic every day. As we know, Blue Magic is hair grease. It's wax, literally. So think about melting the candle wax and just pouring it on your hair every day. Build up, all right? Hardening around the hair, and it was hard to remove. So y'all, of course, I started out with my regular, my regular clarifying shampoo and everything like that. Used that like 3 times, wasn't budging. I'm talking about using all of the good stuff. I'm pulling out everything I knew. At this point, there was nothing else. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to pull out this dish soap now to try to clarify her hair. Y'all, even that did not clarify her hair or strip her hair of all that grease she was using. I literally got to blow drying her hair and it was still greasy as a duck's back. I am not lying to y'all. So I had to refuse service because I was like, yeah, there's no way I can silk press your hair. I've clarified your hair and washed your hair like 40 times at this point. Nothing's going to remove this except for a constant treatment to help you get this stuff off of your hair. So again, even in that case, that stuff did not work on her hair and scalp. So that's another reason why you should limit how much grease or anything you're using on your hair. I am not a advocate for using grease or anything on your hair and your scalp, but if you're going to do it, because you're gonna do whatever you want to do anyways, and you have the freedom to do so, you want to make sure that you are placing products in your regimen to help clarify and remove that buildup from your scalp and your hair periodically, because over time it's going to build up and you're not going to be able to get real moisture into your hair because you have this thick waxy coating that's preventing everything from penetrating. So let's just say you want to use this dish soap for your scalp because maybe you have a lot of buildup or something and you want to get it clean. So in that case, what you're doing by using something like Dawn dish soap or anything like that is, one, you're going to overstrip your scalp. So most times the flakes and the dandruff and the buildup you see is not dryness, and if it is dry, that's also going to form a problem, but a lot of it is overproduction of sebum on the scalp. So seborrheic dermatitis, for instance, it's an overproduction of oil. So if you're going in and overstripping your hair, overstripping your scalp is naturally going to respond by producing more oil because you have disrupted the scalp microbiome, disrupted the scalp pH. So now your scalp is going to produce more oil, is going to in turn make the buildup come again, because that's what it is. It's an overproduction of oil. Your body is intelligent, so that simply means you just have to work with it. You have to understand that you can't fully take everything out because your body is going to try to make up for it. You want to remove what you need to, but also still keep and create that balance on your scalp. That's why we have these specialty scalp treatments and shampoos, because that's what they do. They're meant to remove excess oil, but just enough to keep that scalp microbiome happy and to not disrupt the pH. By using something like dish detergent, you are disrupting the pH and essentially making the problem worse. So now that we've discussed the issue or the problem with using something like this, I want to share with you the correct way, or the better way, I shall say, to remove buildup from the hair and the scalp. So first, we want to determine the issue at hand. Why do you feel like you need to use the dish soap, right? Is it because you have a lot of buildup? Is it your hair? Is it your scalp? Which one is it? If that's the case, now you want to choose something that's going to support that. So clarifying shampoos. The clarifying shampoo that I use here, it is not a harsh one, but it definitely removes buildup. Like, it's the perfect balance. Now, if it's your scalp we're talking about, there are scalp shampoos out there. Now, if it's your scalp that needs the help, that needs to be clarified and cleansed properly, I do recommend my shampoo, and that's because it is a 2-in-1. It's your cleanser and conditioner, so it's not going to overly strip your scalp, but it's going to heal, treat, and effectively remove the buildup without overly stripping your scalp or your hair. The problem that people have with scalp shampoos is that it dries their hair and their scalp out too much. That's why I created this formula to bring both elements together so that it's effectively treating without causing more harm to your hair and scalp in the process. Another problem is people expect the shampoo process to remove everything from their scalp. So if you are dealing with a flaky situation and you're going in right with a shampoo, or you think you need something harsher because a regular shampoo isn't working, it's because you aren't properly exfoliating first, and that's where my pre-exfoliating scalp treatment comes in. That helps you to remove buildup and the flakes from your scalp before the wash process, so that when you come in with your shampoo, it can actually target your scalp and treat your scalp with the active ingredients. And as always, if you are using a clarifying shampoo, you want to follow with a moisturizing shampoo and conditioner to replenish that moisture to your hair. If your hair is already damaged or dehydrated, adding something like dish detergent to your regimen is just simply not a good idea. Again, there are products on the market created to help you do the thing that you think that dish detergent is going to do, but I will say, let's please stop looking for these magical remedies, okay? Because there are none. It's simply just hair science and including the correct practices to get the results that you want. Again, I'm not discrediting what anyone wants to do, but I'm always here to bring you science-based information to help you make decisions for yourself. So in conclusion, if you're going to follow any of these TikTok trends and do-it-yourself little thingies, come visit my channel first. Come ask me first, and I promise you I will get you right and get you the correct information to help you reach your goal. So I want to know, what's the craziest thing you've seen on social media that someone has done to their hair? Comment below, because I might just make a video about it. So hopefully this sheds some light into why you should not use any type of dish detergents on your hair and how to choose healthier and better alternatives to help you reach your goal. Alright, I will see y'all on the next video, and if you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe. See y'all next time.